I'm any new province, and I just finished up the league with Lobert's Corrupt Control. It was really fun to drain my opponent out with 6-drop black spells, and you can corrupt your opponent in whatever match you want by clicking on the timestamp in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the league. All right, game 1, match 1, Corrupt Control, Wayfarer's Bauble on the draw. Feels good, man. Yeah, let's do it. This looks pretty okay. We have a Consume Spirit for something early. Tendrils eventually. This will go get us another spell. Oh, it's Lava Runner turn 1. All right. So, yeah, that kind of is like the dream, right? All right, so good. We're going to have this Geth's Verdict online in just a second here for Sella. So maybe they'll be able to, they'll be sacking this Lava Runner. So it's just another creature? Curse. Okay. Sure. So let's hope our life gain can kind of get away on them. I'm going to do something about this Lava Runner. I think they have ideas about casting a couple of burn spells next turn. It sort of sucks that that we'll have to crack this to hit our land drop. What's up, Liz4 Drew? Coming to check out the ye old janky Black Fireballs deck? Yeah, because like we can't tendrils or anything like that. I guess we'll just do this end of turn or something. Well, we can consume Spirit X1 to gain a little bit of life, but I guess we could Sign in Blood here as well. Does this come in untapped? No. Okay, well, they might play a Firebrand Archer, so I'm actually just going to pass here, and we'll crack Wayfarer's Bauble if we don't... Oh, this is an instant speed. Ooh, that hurts. Well, this increases our chances of hitting a land to make sure we hit our tendrils on time next turn. There's a Bauble, so we'll play that. That's kind of unfortunate that we didn't hit a land, and that all of our spells to gain life target creatures and stuff, but yeah, let's see if they've got us. Ooh, we turned their needle drops on for them. That was... Oh no, we lost life. Okay. So they had a double needle drop to draw cards there. Come on, land. We're down to 12. We have to start consuming spirits here. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, alright. Well, I guess we're going to crack a Bauble and hope they play a creature, but they probably won't give us a target for this tendrils. And I don't know if we just want to keep losing life here. I'm sure they could 10 us next turn, so I think we're actually just going to pass. As bad as that feels. 4-man's life gain, the black kind. But they might just have us here. Like Rift Bolt plus a few lightning bolts, like that's just... That'll do it. So they're on burn. We do have a lot of life gain. Like we can ramp up to 5 mana. I guess that doesn't really do anything. We can negate one of their black spells and ping them for 3, but we have a ton of life gain. Like even in hand, we just missed a couple land drops. All right, looks like our opponent's just going to pass. They might have creatures and they don't want to play them and turn on our tendrils. And I could understand that tactic. So we'll get a swamp. Enters the battlefield tapped. Get pinged. Pestilence. In the realm of cards I definitely did not want to draw. Well, I think we're going to start consuming spirits here. And we'll at least gain a couple of life. Maybe I should have been ramping or something, but we're back up to 10. It's a little more comfortable of a place to be. Our opponent playing a bunch of lands. Can they 10 us here? Lava Runner, sure. I guess they'll have to kill us now, or we can tendrils at and hopefully claw back into this somehow. Fire Blast down to 6. This is 4, so if they have a lightning bolt, that's game. Oh, just another Fire Blast. Oh yeah, just the typical old double Fire Blast hand out of burn, huh? And there we go. All right. So yeah, so we probably don't want as many of these tendrils. We probably want a Duress. It's probably about as good as the first tendrils. I don't think we want Doomblades. All these edicts and stuff don't really do anything. Ugh. We should probably keep this in, actually. Probably take out... Chainer's Edict. I can't see needing to cast 2 of these. Man, we have so much life gain. Ugh. Pestilence also pretty bad. This is just awkward, like all of the life gain, and we don't really have a sideboard for burn. I almost feel like even a relic to like cycle would be better than like another Edict and one of these Pestilence. They could bring creatures in if we do that. I think I'm going to bring 1 relic in for Chainer's Edict, or even like a Geth's Verdict. And we will try like that. Maybe we can find a pristine talisman, hit our corrupts on time. Love to play first. Let's go. I thought I got all the matching lands. Dang it. Am I like not running 75 cards? Alright, well, I guess we'll run out the relic. It's a redraw. We're working our way up to this corrupt. We'll get some good card selection out of this Read the Bones someday. Our opponent's like, is their sideboard that bad? Nah, man, our main deck's just that good. Taste it. I know, right? I'll play it last. So let's see. Rift Bolt comes off suspend. They Lightning Bolt us and play a Lava Runner. I feel like is going to be how this progresses. I have heard of Golem Foundry. Yeah, it's when I was going through the Helix combo kind of Hall of Fame, it was in there as one of the most popularly used win conditions. Keldone Marauders. I'm just going to sack this. Now we find a Wayfarer's Bauble. Yeah, okay, so that'll hit 5 mana next turn. I guess it will give us an opportunity to Tendrils this Keldon Marauder and maybe play another Bauble if we draw one, and it'll also help us hit this Corrupt on time. Hey, what's up, Lobert? Oh man, we had such an unfortunate not hitting of land drops for last game. I feel like we should be very good against burn. But oh, we got kind of punked pretty good. There's another Keldon Marauders. Well, I'm glad they're turning on this Tendrils for us at the very least. But these Keldon Marauders are going to be an issue for sure. So let's take care of one of them now. It looks like we are going to hit our Corrupt on time. We're going to do some gaining 10 life here. We have the kill in hand, so we will Tendrils this Marauder for 5. It dies, we gain some, we lose some, you know, just how life goes. Lobert, this deck is sweet, man. I'm sorry for having mismatched lands. I don't even know where that one, maybe this is the only one in the deck. I got the truly worst draw by drawing this instead of another spell or something. Yeah, that is a very low bar. There's a Keldone Marauders, but I think we got this locked up now. We'll cast a few Corrupts and just walk away with the game. Oh my goodness, we didn't even have to play one of the not matching lands. So we'll hit you with a Corrupt, gain 10, and oh sorry. Okay, so it's not 10. I guess I kind of mistook that. Oh, and they forgot to attack with their Keldon Marauders. Oh, that sucks. That's fortunate for us because we didn't point this at their Keldon Marauders. It's usually 10. Yeah. Oh man, we keep just like ripping top decks here. Not Yeah, I think we just keep corrupting them. Then again, we could read the bones here. We could read the bones here and corrupt next turn. Yeah. I think I'm actually going to do that because we can commit. We already know we can commit another swamp to the board. So I think I'm going to wait on that. And there's another corrupt. Okay, so we'll put on top. We'll put corrupt on top first. And then draw the Sign in Blood. And I don't know if I want to Sign in Blood here. I guess I could hit a removal spell for this, but I think we're so close to winning that there's just no point. I think we just wait. Keldon Marauders goes away. We get hit with 2 Rift Bolts. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. A little afraid I F6'd improperly there or something. So we go down to 12. We go down to 9. They could rip a top deck here. We can go down to 8. They could have like Firebolt or Fire Blasts galore here or something. Who knows? What if they have like Mountain double Fire Blast? And then I just tilt into Oblivion. Okay, we're at 8. Maybe I should have corrupted last turn. Needle drops us. Cycles a Forgotten Cave. Burn Spell Fire Blast does it. Chain Lightning. Oh my god, don't. Don't. Oh my, what? I like this hand a lot. Opponent's on turn 1 D-over. Shouts out to turn 2. No hard counter for this Gets Verdict. Alright, let's see what I think this is Kiln Fiend, which is probably pretty bad against us. Unless they daze us here. Could be Mono Blue Delver. No daze for our Wayfarer's Bauble. Maybe they're just giving it a read. Let's see what they reveal if they do. And we'll get to leave up Guess Verdict. Oh, they reveal a Ponder. Nice little blind flip for our opponent there. I'm trying not to go too deep in the tilt. Oh no. The Tron lost to Tron winning against Elves. Well, we are going to continue hitting our land drops. I don't really, like, I think we should snap off the Gets Verdict. If they have days, they have days. We have another one. So I'm going to try this now. If they want to pick up their island and just go down to 2 islands next turn, they won't be able to play a cantrip and a hard counter against our Gets Verdict. So they'll have to spend, like, the first 3 turns protecting this. We should draw more removal for it. All right, good. Things have proceeded correctly. So next turn, I don't know if I want to read the bones. I'll probably leave out Geth's Verdict, Wayfarer's Bauble. Try to hit a Corrupt a little bit earlier. I changed my mind. Yeah, I think I'm going to Verdict again, because I can start countering our 2 drops very shortly. We can even play around days here. There's nothing that they can do to stop that. So yeah, let's keep it going. See what they've got. Preordain, trying to find some more creatures. So now we can leave up Geth's Verdict, sack Bauble next turn. We'll try to read them as much as we can. Another Delver, okay. No big deal. More Geth's Verdicts, very good. So just like last time, we're going to keep those Delvers off the battlefield, keep that clock in our favor as long as we can. We're playing mono Geth's Verdicts today. Our opponent isn't very happy about it. They're asking if it's a joke. No, opponent, I'm quite serious about my Geth's Verdict. If you didn't see me playing around your spells correctly. So we'll sack Bauble. Go get Swamp. Turn comes back. I think Read the Bones is better than Talisman here, so I'm going to run out the Talisman, see if they want to counter it. They might. I think they're pretty upset. And then we will try to Read the Bones, playing around days. There's the hard counter. All right, so they knew about it. No creatures allowed. Not here. Not in my house. So they could amass some kind of like spell stutter thing. Oh, we keep drawing lands. That's not great. Pass the turn. And they might spell stutter end of turn here. Oh, no way, Marinfer. Well, glad to have you. I don't want to hear no complaints from a Delver player, right? You're the joke. Well, I mean, we're hitting our land drops. I don't know if our opponent is just like sandbagging counter magic or something, or is this a joke, our opponent asks. There's a Tendrils. All right, well, we will continue on the mono removal plan. So now I don't have to do anything. I guess, like, if they blink first, we could be okay. They could try to, like, double spell stutter or something at some point, and we might be able to get them. We keep drawing removal. Gaining life. Maybe our opponent's going to be discarding the hand size soon. They are nervous about playing creatures, huh? Well, we're going to start drawing into our big spells here soon, and we are going to try to cast them. So I'm going to leave up Geth's Verdict. I'm going to try to cast this for 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it like that, just in case they do have a daze. So we'll consume Spirit U. Do this, and do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. I guess there's no reason to play around Spell Stutter here. So I want to leave up Geth's Verdict. So let's do it like that. Let's try to consume their Spirit X4. Oh, I did? What YouTube, or sorry, what combo deck are you playing? Opponent's just gonna let it go. Opponent, you underestimate how consuming the Spirit is. So let's see if they flash anything out. They're not going to. Opponent thoroughly convinced this is a joke. There's Pestilence. Well, we don't want to cast that yet. Can't resolve it for the win or anything, so let's just tap our Prismatic Talisman and pass through. 8 lands, infinite removal in hand. I don't know if they know how much removal we have going on, but them just, like, baiting out their creatures is fine for us. Maybe they'll wait. Oh, they're discarding the hand size. Well. They find a Wayfarer's Bauble. Go ahead and play that. Opponent gonna get in a fight about the Wayfarer's Bauble here. And we'll sack. Get a swamp out. I don't know what they could be holding. I think they're holding like infinite spell stutter sprites or something. Sure. So I think we will try to Geth's Verdict here. It might draw out another spell stutter, but we can hit it with a Tendrils, or we can resolve a Pestilence next turn, and sure. And if we can do that, then, or they're just going to play 2 spell stutters here. Counter it. They wasted a snap, if that's the idea. They'll lose a life, and we'll pass through. Yeah, I'm assuming something like that. But we ended up dealing them net 1 damage there. So okay, so here comes the Ninja, and I'm assuming they're going to have some amount of backup available. So we will we'll get our Pestilence's worth here. Oh man, well hello Ghost Allison. Welcome to Mono Black Control. We are Corrupt Control. We've got Lobert here in the chat helping us play a little bit. It's been fun so far. There was a crazy burn match before that. Yeah, that's right. Get the jank in there, man. Jank it out. You gotta jank it. Yeah, I don't know. So I think Ninja, a couple of spell stutters backup wouldn't be too bad. We'll go for Tendrilsing Ninja, and then when they try to defend it, we can maybe resolve a Pestilence, depending on how much mana they decide to tap this turn. But I can't see how this wouldn't be a Ninja of the Deep Hours. Lost Lobert a few minutes ago. No doubt. Alright, so our opponent's going to get their Ninja. Yep. And we'll see just how many hard counters they have. We've already seen one. They're going to pass with just 5 mana up. And no instant speed spells to kind of pressure them on the fairies, but well, there's a land. So we'll play a land, tap like this, 2, 3, 4. We will attempt to Tendrils. And you can't spell stutter that. So if a hard counter comes down, then we'll try to Tendrils again. And if they have a 3rd hard counter, then we'll get a Pestilence down next turn, most likely. They're going to snap Ninja. Okay, sure. So Ninja, spell stutter, 5 unknowns. Oh, Tendrils is instant. True, though. I guess I could have cast another one there. Good point. Yeah, so it has to die for us to gain the life. All right. So we'll pass. See what they want to do here. Here comes Spell Stutter. Okay, so Spell Stutter comes down, and I will try to Tendril Spell Stutter. We'll see if we can draw out another hard counter to make sure we can get this Pestilence down. Or they might just like snap it. They let it go. We go to 38, pass the turn. Playing faster than our opponent, so. I'm assuming there's going to be like a hard cast ninja here, and then if we can get this Pestilence on board, we'll just we'll finish it off pretty quick. Yep, there's another Spell Stutter. So how many have we seen now? So that's just the second one. Okay. Here comes Ninja. Opponent going to go down to 5 mana. Yep. Ninja comes down. Nothing we really care about this exact second. I really don't want to see any more hard counters. I feel like they're holding on to hard counters. Ooh, well, 2 Pestilences. Can't really argue with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to get a Pestilence down. Can't counter it with a fairy or anything. They're gonna hard counter. 2, 3, 4. Try to cast another Pestilence. And let's go ahead and give him a little ping for 1 here. Well, we have the opportunity. Pass the turn, and we should be able to lock it up, I think. We can ping for 2 on their end step, get rid of this ninja. And we have 10 mana, so I think we got him. They would have to gain life, and I don't think they're very good about that. Yeah, oh, are you gonna do like a tournament recap? That's really cool. Make sure you toss me a link for that one, man. And congrats from me as well. Oh, yeah, so it says it should be 7 p.m. Atlantic time. I don't think I went on early or anything like that. I'm only a half hour in. I'm just incidentally down a match against Delver. Yep, here comes Ninja. Nothing we really care about. We're going to wait till their end step. What's up, Fluffy Wolf? How you doing? How did your prison deck go last week? Hey, Purry, welcome. Good to see you as well. So we're going to wait till end step. We'll Pestilence twice. Recording in an hour and a half, no doubt. Okay, cool. So there's snap. Okay, well, it's really their life total we care about, so we'll Pestilence again. They can't, they're just dead here. This is match 2. We lost a very unfortunate match 1 to Burn. Oh my goodness, it was brutal, man. Brutal losses to Burn. Oh, okay. Did I maybe I have it wrong. Maybe I missed daylight savings time. Our opponent thoroughly convinced this is a joke. Well, opponent, I'll have you know, this is not a joke. Or a drill. I'm going to kill you with a Pestilence. You've been bamboozled, so I'll have to fix my schedule up. Alright, sweet. So, what's the sideboard plan against Delver? Oh, I think we could have won that burn match too. I'm still a little salty about it. So, mono blue Delver, Disfigures definitely. Even a Duress? Do you think Duress is worth coming in against Delver for their hard counters? And what does Disfigure come in over? Some of our like riskier spells? Maybe like Corrupt seems kind of brutal against hard counter, but they can't counter all of this stuff. I feel like Consume Spirit is definitely better. Tendrils is good because it's instant speed. Evancar's Justice, Pestilence, obviously pretty good. -4 Wayfarer's Baubles. Okay. Yeah, because they're going to give us time to get up, so we can bring a Shrivel in as well. Should we try to find a place for this other Shrivel? Maybe a couple of Doomblades over Chainer's Edicts for their sorcery speed? What do you think? Because these can deal with fairies. I guess that doesn't like super matter. Playing on their turn, pretty helpful though. Yeah. Don't want this duress. I don't want any of this stuff. Don't want choking sands. I probably don't even want another shrivel. Because they probably, well, they might not have spire golems and stuff. I don't know. But I could see like a Doomblade or two. I guess it gets sort of awkward when their hand gets stacked up. Taking a pristine talisman. All right, cool. And I'm gonna take out one Chainer's Edict for a Doomblade. And now we got 2 Doomblades. I don't know if I want any more room for another one. I think I kind of like this. This feels good to me. I think 2 Doomblades is fine. We got the 2 Doomblades, the Tendrils, the Disfigures. Do you think I could go down one more Chainer's Edict, Lobert? You're the one that just did a bunch of winning with this deck. Let's go. Take me to the top, man. Take me to the top. Show me what it's like. Show me how it feels. Yeah, I could see not really needing Pristine Talisman. But I don't feel like taking out another Chainer's Edict either. It's early enough. It's early game enough that like the other Doomblade might not matter. And they could like snap it or something, I guess. Snap the thing they care about. So yeah, let's do it. It is Hurricane Clinton, it is. Where'd your cowboy hat go? We got a Disfigure, so yep. Couple of instant speed removal spells. Can't argue with that. Delver, sure. I'm gonna Disfigure on my turn. I don't want them to have the opportunity to flip this and then do something about our Disfigure. We're all to Delver. Well, let's turn that right around, friend. Let's go ahead and just deal with this bad boy. No days from our opponent. We're not sure which one's the go. There's a Corrupt. Well, that's kind of awkward. Those 2 fairies are going to be an issue, so we'll Sign in Blood ourselves. Sign in Blood one of these fairies. 2 lands, not necessarily what we're looking for, but we're okay hitting land drops. We can use this to kill one of these fairies. And given that if they hit their land drop here, they can spell stutter it. But 2 fairy miscreants, pretty good. Yeah, that's not good. Might be a ninja coming here, which is actually fine. No ninja, just gonna leave up counter magic. Okay. Well, that's awkward for us. For sure. Yeah, I guess you just play a land and say go. We'll try to leverage these tendrils as much as we can after this turn. Although baiting their spell stutter out with a Consume Spirit could be correct. Because if we hit Shrivel or Pestilence or something in the next couple of turns, I guess Pestilence doesn't matter right now, so I'm going to hold on to Consume Spirit. Still trying to find that optimal mic placement. If you want to run Madcap Experiment, I think they can counter with Spell Stutter, right? I'd almost be okay with them getting greedy and like ninjaing here and then not leaving enough mana up to counter 4-drop Consume Spirit, but they've only got 4 cards in hand. I'd be hard pressed to think they don't have a Spell Stutter or something, but now we can. I'm totally comfortable X4ing this Delver. You want a Tendrils on their turn? Okay. So we'll Tendrils on their turn. They might reveal a counter spell. I was thinking like, because they only have mana up for a Spell Stutter here and they won't be able to Spell Stutter Consume X4. So I was thinking Consume X4 Delver. If they have hard counter and flip Delver, it's bad news, but if they have hard counter, we're kind of in bad shape anyway. I feel like they've been leading up to this. I think I'll do it. You think I should do it on their turn? Maybe on their upkeep? If they flip Delver before they draw whatever they see on. Yeah, I'll do it on their upkeep. I'm okay with that. I can live with them having a couple extra mana. And who knows, maybe they'll like play a Spell Stutter here. No Spell Stutter. Okay, so we'll let Delver's trigger go through. They're going to flip on a Dispel. Well, before you draw that, I'm going to try to Tendrils this. And they can't counter it with a Spell Stutter. They have a Dispel on top of their library. That's pretty good. Ooh, is this just another Dispel? Okay, hard counter. So hard counter out of their hand, at the very least. Dispel in hand, so this Consume Spirit's going to be pretty good. I'm going to want to cast it for at least X4. Ooh, are you just going to Ninja here? No. Oh, they are. Okay. So it's going to be Spell Stutter, Dispel, or sorry, Fairy Miscreant, Dispel, Unknown in hand. We are going to have a window to kill this and gain some life. 2 unknowns. All right. So that's Chainer's Edict. Not too bad. Let's do this X2. I don't even have to do this X2. I could just Tendrils the Ninja for 4. And then Edict them. I should probably get this out of my hand because I have that Dispel. Yeah. So let's do some playing around days. And try to Tendrils this Ninja. Gain 5. And so we stand a pretty good chance at fighting through that Dispel and killing both of their creatures next turn with Chainer's Edict, Consume Spirit. Opponent going to combat directly. Oh, no, they're not. I just have an upkeep stop set. Yep, gonna keep drawing. Up to 5 cards in hand. Don't like a Delver opponent with that many cards in hand. You're gonna Ponder. So the idea will be to Consume Spirit, X2 on Insect Elaboration, and fire off a Chainer's Edict. Try to get rid of one of these fairies. I guess we could start corrupting. Ooh, especially if they tap real low. Alright, good. Good. Ooh, okay. Death's Verdict. But we shouldn't cast that because it's an instant. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Consume Spirit. They could have Daze. That would really suck. So let's try to consume this Delver. 2 spells. 2 spells. I got 2. What's up, Shades? How you doing? I'm doing well, yeah. Had a good win there against Delver last round, or last game. I appreciate that. And we will Edict you and pass. Corrupt up for next turn to deal with what other Delver nonsense they want to get up to. Ooh, they do have Daze. Okay, well, if they want to give themselves a little bit of a tempo bump, we might be able to flash this back next turn, and we have Guess Verdict if they want to tap low. So let's keep them pressured. Dang it. Opponent reveals a hard counter. Yep, gets in for a good amount. 7 mana, huh? That's Chainer's Edict mana. Or we're dead. So if they if they just hard counter any of our spells here, we die. So I don't really know what we'd have to hit. I think we're just dead. Because we can't sneak this through, we can't sneak this through, can't sneak this through. I guess we're not just dead. I could try to Guess Verdict them on their turn. Make them Dispel. And then Chainer's Edict. But if we don't pressure their mana here and get that hard counter out of their hand, we're in real bad shape. So I'm going to try to corrupt this Insect Elaboration. We'll see if they let it go. I doubt they do. We're going to see that hard counter, and then they could have like Mutagenic Growth or something, which would really mess our day up. Now we have to hit a really cheap removal spell, or like Pestilence and resolve it. And I don't even think Pestilence, no, we'll be at 1. So, Piracy Charm, they're going to need me to discard a card. Won't be needing this. They could have won with that. Unless maybe they don't have any more counter magic? I don't know. But I think, ooh, Oh, no. This deals damage to me, too. Ugh. Oh, that was such a good draw. Yeah, that was tough. That was really tough. Man. I wonder if there's anywhere in that game where I took a couple of unnecessary damage, but... Yeah, no stopping it now. Ain't no stopping them now. They're on the blue. Pristine Talisman looking pretty good. Yeah, I'll take out one Consumed Spirit for another Doomblade, because I think it kind of acted that way. And then again, it was harder for them to counter than like a Spell Stutter, but we needed more interaction in the early game there, I think. So I'll bring another Doomblade in, and we'll just go straight in. See what happens. I really thought these games would be longer than this, but I guess I play really fast. Is this a joke? I mean, we have Pestilence. If we can get this Pestilence down, we just win, so I think Pestilence is good enough to keep on. We have Chainer's Edict for the early game, Sign in Blood if things slow down, go to Tendrils. Opponent's down to 6. Let's hope they don't have a bunch of early interaction. Would have been happy with the Disfigure, but we can't just keep mulliganing down to Disfigures. Oh yeah. When you just take all the best spells in the format and put them in a deck, things tend to get a little touch and go. Alright, let's sign in Blood. Try to get some more stuff to pressure our opponent's counter magic. Though that might be an unrealistic expectation. Alright, they're just going to keep cantripping. Maybe they kept a sketchy hand with like a Ponder and a Preordain. They're not 100% on what's going on here. We will be edicting away and just hoping they tap really low in the next couple turns. It's almost worth it to like let this go to bait out a ninja so that they don't have enough mana to counter our Pestilence, but I don't think letting Delver get away with anything is a good strategy. So we'll get that fairy out of the way, and then we'll try to Tendrils on one of their end steps. Kind of expect them to counter, and then get a Pestilence down. Try to keep it down. Play a Swamp, pass the turn. Oh yeah, I probably should check that, huh? Got a Preordain. So, yeah, let's have a look. So one on bottom and one on top with Preordain. And they didn't shuffle with Ponder, so I assume they were doing some flipping there. We'll definitely try to Tendrils this, see if they have a hard counter, and then if they do, that's almost like okay. Because if they have a hard counter, then we can resolve Pestilence. I guess we can't resolve yeah, we can resolve Pestilence next turn. And then ping any future fairies for 1. Okay, they have Daze, sure. Well, that's one way to keep our Pestilence off the board. Sure. Yep, we take 3. They'll get to play a land and they'll have an opportunity to play this Preordain, which is pretty strong. Is this a joke? 2 cards on top. Got it. So our turn, there's a Geth's Verdict. I don't know what this might be. It could be like Spell Stutter Sprite to try to defend Delver, but I still think we try to Tendrils it until we can resolve a Pestilence. And I'm okay with letting them untap. They could find their stupid Dispels here, which would definitely be kind of a bad time. So hopefully one of these Tendrils resolve. And we can consume X2 and Geth's Verdict next turn. Counterspell. Okay, so it looks like they're going shields down against Pestilence, which is good news for us. Yep. Yep. They get in. I also don't see how they'd have a way to counter this Consume Spirit. I kind of want to do that first. What do you think, Lobert? Do we Consume Spirit freely next turn, or do we just get a Pestilence on there? We can't really leverage a Pestilence, right? Because they have a 3-power creature. Like, our life total's under so much pressure that it almost makes more sense to just, like, maximum Spirit Consume. Sign in Blood. And then we have Geth's Verdict up for their turn as well. What do you think? I think this is a Locus. I think this is going to be a really important turn. They only have 3 cards in hand. They hand-picked them. So I'm assuming one of them is a Ninja of the Deep Hours and either this hard counter or like a Spell Stutter Sprite was what they topped. They're holding up to spell for this Geth's Verdict or an annul for this Pestilence. So I'm actually going to Consume Spirit X2. Yeah. Yep. So X2 on Delver. They could have Mutagenic Growth, but I feel like they would take it out in this matchup. Okay. So no Mutagenic Growth. I don't know if we want to Sign in Blood here. Maybe we do. Or we could keep pressuring our mana at the end of their turn with Geth's Verdict so that we can kind of make her... No, we want to hit another land drop. We have a Chainer's Edict in our bin. Thinking about dazing this. Okay. Oh, just Piracy Charm. Sure. Geth's Verdict can go. Draw a couple cards. 2 swamps. Okay. Well, maybe not worth losing a Piracy Charm over, but we do hit enough mana to Chainer's Edict effectively here. Opponent up to 3 cards. Let's see what they cast. Nothing. Well, that means we cannot Pestilence effectively. Yeah, cool. Getting a little beat up by my stream delay. And now we just gotta play fast. Because me and opponent down to a pretty quick clock here. Like to get a little life total buffer going on. Geth's Verdict, not unhappy to have that. So we'll just keep removing their creatures. Someday we might win the game with this Pestilence. Opponent trying to pump fake us with the times here. Clear on days. Let's leave up Geth's Verdict. Nothing is good. Okay, so we have the life total buffer going. And if they like Spell Stutter, I can try to disfigure it. Yep. Cantrip. Alright, come on. So there's a Spire Golem. Okay. Spire Golem, pretty good for the Geth's Verdict tech. Alright, a Delver, sure. Alright, well, we are absolutely 100% going to pressure their counter magic here. I wonder how many of their creatures they let die before we land this Pestilence. So let's try to disfigure Delver. No reason to kind of show them that we're baiting. And they're going to let it go. Pass. And we will Geth's Verdict you. And will this be the counter? No, they're just going to sacrifice. Okay. Well, we're in no rush to get this Pestilence down. Alright, so let's try another Geth's Verdict. And there goes Spire Golem. We have stabilized. Still with the Chainer's Edict in the bin. Consume Spirit in hand. We'll get to fire that off next turn. Nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just play around days. Consume Spirit you for 8. Down to 5. Mono Blue Delver. Or down to 6. My bad. All right, let's see what this is. Ninja hardcast. Yep. So let's attempt a flashback of Chainer's Edict. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There goes Ninja. We'll pass the turn. Guess verdict on board. So if our Pestilence resolves, we win. But I think we might as well keep going for Drain Lives in the meantime. So Corrupt, and I think Corrupt does it. So either they counter this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or we win. Is this a joke? So here comes a hard counter. Sure. One less hard counter we have to worry about hitting this Pestilence, which we will absolutely run out very shortly. So that's second hard counter, which means we're very close to just winning with this Pestilence. Is this a joke? All right, so let's try to run out Pestilence. Let's see if they have another hard counter. Ooh, they have a null. Okay. Kind of figured there had to be something. Gets verdict in hand, 3 cards in our opponent's hand. Kind of wondering what they must have here. They could still beat us. Gush. Opponent gushes. Gotta play fast here, guys. Gotta play fast. Fast playing might be how we win this game. But they can only hit so many hard counters. And there's Evankar's Justice with a buyback. And we put them to 4. We'll pass. Keep doing that until they die. Is there any reason to focus on Pestilence and either have Angler? Yeah, I think Lobert was pretty big on the creatureless thing, and I think it's really cool. It's definitely like an interesting... Looks like a bad deck found the good matchup. Wink wink, opponent, you're on candy camera. Yeah, this is pretty much like a mono blue Delver hand with a bunch of Ponders and Preordains and stuff, so let's go. I'd like a bit of interaction. I'd really like interaction now. I'd much like some interaction. Elves. Okay, so find a Pestilence, win the game. I know what I must do. Well-wisher, don't really care about that. Yep. We're gonna continue hitting our land drops. We'll Sign in Blood. We're digging for a Pestilence now. Already, kind of. Alright. Not bad. We can Chainer's Edict them next turn. Although, Chainer's Edict, Sign in Blood, that seems like a fine next turn. Yep. Here comes Liz Alana. That's going to make our Chainer's Edict a lot worse. Alright, so no Elves. That's good. That's a good sign. So our Chainer's Edict is fortunately going to eat a real elf here. Yep, so let's Chainer's Edict you. And next turn we can start gaining life with Tendrils. We'll eventually get ourselves up to this Corrupt. I'd really like being able to cantrip here. The next turn it could just be like sack this, cantrip, look for a Pestilence, because I don't think we can win unless we find Pestilence. I think we're in real bad shape if we can't find a Pestilence. So let's hope they don't have some crazy lead the Stampede shenanigans here. Maybe just another Liz Alana. We can kill them one at a time and life's not so bad. Sure. Okay, no 1-drop though. No 1-drop elf. Alright, okay. No 1-drops to follow up the Liz Alanas. So we're gonna stem the bleeding a little bit here, kill Liz Alana. Make life a little less scary. Ooh. Do you guys know what that smell is? You guys smell that? That's money. We in this. We in this. Oh, I should have cast that. Right. Maybe they don't know we have it. Okay, they're gonna lead. Maybe they'll like overcommit like crazy here. I think once we resolve this and they have a Lizalana on board, we just can't lose. Because we'll just continue to not kill this. Oh, true though. Yeah. Alright, opponent has about a jillion cards. Elvish Vanguard is going to be scary here. If they can find some way to commit extra bodies to the board, oh, just play it out. Play it out raw. Opponent. I'm getting a new PC soon, so we can move up to low latency streaming quality. It'll be okay. Yep. Opponent gets in, and we're just going to do a little Wrath of Godding here. So play Swamp. Play Pestilence. Tick our Pestilence down before our opponent has any opportunity to commit more elves to the board. We're at 8. They have a 3-drop. What's up, Cadoons? Welcome. Welcome to the Jank Bank. We can consume Spirit this X3 next turn. It'd be sweet to draw a land. So let's see what our opponent wants to do. They have another Lizalana in hand. They don't have a lot of mana. Vanguard came down. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Yep. They're going to play a 2-2. That's awkward, but we can take care of that. We need to gain life. Like, casting this Corrupt would be great. So you know, opponent. I would like to cast this Corrupt someday. But we can still take care of this Lizalana next turn, and then we'll go down to 5. So we'll be threatened by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 next turn. We'll be gaining 3. So we're not dead. We're not dead. I mean, we're almost dead, but we're not dead. So yeah, I think it's Consume Spirit. It has to be. So Consume Spirit, this Lizalana. Gain 3. Opponent's going to have an opportunity to attack next turn. And we're just hoping to draw a land for this Corrupt. We're going to go to 2, so we can't ping out these Sentinels. It's pretty awkward, but yeah, we need a land for this Corrupt. I like kinda did, I guess. Here they come. The elves and the elf. Elf and their elf and the elf. Any way to gain life here would be sweet. Obviously, Corrupt is ideal. So yeah, just looking for a land. Can't even sign in blood. Yep. One's gonna go get a land. Oh man, that playing Tendrils a turn later, playing Pestilence first would have been the strats right there. Yep. Opponent definitely putting pressure on us to find a way to gain life. Even I think even Tendrils doesn't do it. Edict. Edict definitely doesn't do it. Are we dead? Is that it? Go out on our own terms? Oh, dang it. So we go to 1, Edict them, but then we're at 1 and we die. Yeah. Oh man, that was close though. Woof. Maybe I should have cracked Bauble at some point. I don't think there's any way out of this. Let's be frank here. Is this you, Marinfer? Is that you, bud? Yep. I think that's it. I think that does it. Because we can't Edict to do it, like we can't ping for 1 and then Edict, get them down to a single Nettle Sentinel. That doesn't even really matter. Get out of here. All right. Yep. Get out of here, Manifer. I don't believe you. All right, so bring those in, bring these in, and probably go down. I think these are probably a little bit worse, but I don't think we want to go down anything like that. Maybe we do. I don't believe you. Yeah. So what do we take out? That's tough. I think these are a lot worse. And we might not have to do this. This is probably pretty good. There's a lot of really good stuff in here for this. Okay, all right. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. That's the cross I bear. Okay, so yeah, I think I just want to do that. Probably. This might be a little bit too slow, but I kind of want it to find this stuff. Ah. Gotcha. So like this, like this. Cool. Got it. So we're only like losing these, but I think they are the worst of those in this matchup. So yeah, let's do it. Give her. Elves. All right, well, we got turn 1 Wayfarer's Bauble, and then we have this, and we got this, so snap it off. Pretty good hand. All right, play a land, Wayfarer's Bauble, purse. There's a snow-covered forest, and dork. It's a dork. All right, so we'll do this, and I want to do this right now, but if I do this, then I can do this and this. So I think I'm just going to pass. I know, call me crazy. What's up, Opa Magic Style? Opa Magic Style. That's your theme song. I feel like I do that every time you show up. There's Vanguard, yep. And a 1-mana elf. Yep. So we'll sack this. Get that. And F6. Yeah, Bauble is important. I agree. Bauble underrated. So let's go ahead and do this straight away. Exactly how it goes. That was like one of the songs of my generation, man. You know. I wonder if I want to leave this up. Probably. Yeah. I'm going to. Hopefully things don't go terribly wrong. Your favorite Pauper deck. That's nasty. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate for us, but I don't think a very big issue. I mean, it makes this a little bit worse, but Pestilence don't care. And here comes Vanguard. And Nettle Sentinel. Yep. Let's go ahead and do this. And F6. And good. So, well, let's hit our land drop here. I remember something distinctly about hitting land drops. So we'll bottom this, although it's difficult. We've got lots of other stuff going on, and we will quickly take care of this and pass turn. And wonder what our opponent has. Because I was going to Doomblade anyway. The Disfigure was going to be dead against something. Regardless. I'll play a land. I don't really know if we want to go too low drawing cards, but you know, I like to draw me a card or two. Just kind of how I do it. Kind of the way I like to roll. There's Nettle Sentinel. Yep. And Priest of Titania. So we will Geth's Verdict real quick. F6. Yep. Play a land. Oh, I probably want to do that. Could get better later. Lead the Stampede one time. Of course they're gonna lead. And I do think this will still find targets. I'm not super worried about that. It might not now, but it was going to someday. All right. Yep. Sure. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll leave 1, 2, 3. I don't want them to get too much mana. I feel like they're clamoring pretty hard for their 4th mana to cast a Lizalana here, so let me go ahead and do this. Do this. And do this. And pass. A lead would obviously be very bad. I hope there's like distant melodies stuck in their head or something, you know? Or stuck in their hand. Oh, that's okay, Kirk. We're still in here. We're still fighting the good fight. All right, so we'll go ahead and play this and pass turn. Yeah, for sure. Ah, okay. Yeah, get that life buffer going. Probably a good idea. I was worried about them getting to 4 mana there and casting Lizalana, but then you know what? Then I could have just killed the Lizalana. It would have been no problem at all. Go get a land. We don't have that many. Ooh, okay. So we'll do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drain. Disfigure this. And pass turn. So I've just got a Timberwatch. Timberwatch not that scary on its own. Llanowar Elves. Yep. Timberwatch Elf becoming increasingly scary. So we draw a land. All right, well, I think it's time for this to go. One, two, three, four, five, six. We're up to the scary Timberwatch Elf times. So let's get a life total buffer going and just try to keep killing the elves. Yeah. That's how you beat elves. Kill the elves. Yep. There's Quirion Ranger. So now I think we've got like an actual clock going. And they pass. Find one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do one of these and pass the turn. This second Spider Silk Armor really kicking butt here. Nothing we can do about that. I don't think it's worth bringing Duress in. I guess they have like a few targets for it. Oh, those poor elves. Don't use your life if you don't have to at this point? You mean like with Sign-in Bloods and stuff? Is that what you mean? Might want to leave this up here. But they don't have any blue mana. So yeah, well, they had Birchlore Ranger's Timberwatch down at a certain point, but it only would have drawn them 2. I mean, Divination and Elves, not too bad. Unless it kills. Oh, okay. They can't now. So like leave this up. Okay. A Lizalana would be scary. Would be like really scary. Yep, here they come. 3 damage worth of elf boys. All right. Cool. Cool. Let's probably use this, maybe. It depends. Yep. Go ahead and do this. Probably the strongest of the dorks. We're at 14. Timberwatch. Alright. So I won't be having any of that. No Timberwatch today. Gain some life. Draw one of these. And pass. You let me know when it's time, Lobert. I'm ready. I'm ready to start bringing the justice. 3 cards in my opponent's hand. They know what I have. Ooh, okay. So do you think I should do this now, or just wait? Because that's 6, that does 11, puts him down to 14, and then 2 of these next turn is game. Wait on it? Alright, man. Alright. I believe you. I believe you. I trust you, man. We will wait. I will wait. I will wait. I guess until it wins, right? Wayfarer's Bauble. First the turn. I don't know. That was a little conservative, but I guess you're right. Things could go south real fast. Opponent's starting to find their lands. Yeah, I guess it could be like really explosive, do something scary. There's a Lizalana. Yep. Well, I think I know what I have to do. Corrupt. Corrupt control, everybody. Oh, I only have 5 mana. Oh, good. Oh, good. No, I have 6. What? 5, 6. Corrupt. Moto just wasn't keeping up. Okay. So yeah, we found the line. Anything worth it? That felt pretty good. Felt like we can do it from there. Yeah, and I have the pestilences too to just like fireball to win. I see what you mean. Because like if you start firing stuff up and they develop a board, you can't like pestilence them out because your life total's too far. Bobble for verdict. Okay. All right. Off we go into kill the elf land. I guess they don't have any counter magic for it, so kind of makes sense. Yep. Seems good. Do this, do this. It's kind of hard to like 1-for-1. Yeah. It's kind of hard to 1-for-1 because they'll eventually have lead the Stampede somehow. Which like hedges against removal pretty good. Vanguard, sure. Go ahead and do this. Gonna hope to find our 7th land. We should be on our way. Yep. And yep. Another 1-drop. Well, that got out of hand pretty quick. Opponent only has 2 cards in hand, though. 2 mana, though. Alright. We will Chainer's Edict. Pass turn. Got this, and this next turn. So this for something that matters, this for something that doesn't. That's right, yeah. They are up to lead mana, which ideally we wouldn't let them get to, because we don't really have that kind of source of card advantage. I guess Chainer's Edict is a pretty good card advantage spell. Here comes the lead. Come on, bunch of elves you can't cast. Bunch of 4-drops. Bunch of 1-drops. 1-drops that don't really matter, though. And attacking for 1. Getting aggressive. Alright, so, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't want them to, what am I doing? Get out of here. I don't want them to produce any more mana with these dorks, and they might remove something useless later. So we'll do this. And pass. Edict's in the bin. Yep. And yep. And yep. Alright, so do this. And pass. What's this? Timberwatch. Cool. Going to attacks. Sure are. We'll just reach out, touch someone. All right. Yep. Reach out and touch faith, guys. Keep killing the elves. I know, right? Pestilence. Crazy. They're not happy. They're not happy at all. Yes, really. All the removals, opponent. All the removals. Oh, yeah, man. It's about to get spicy. Sure. They are going to find their blue mana for a little distant melody here. So I believe we've seen all of these now. And there's the island, 2 cards in hand. Will we see the rest of the elves? There's distant melody. So let's only have them draw 2 here. I'll kill a mana dork, just in case. It makes them less explosive later. I would have liked to wait until I had more lands, but I prefer them not drawing a card too. Think it's worth it. Alright, 1 more land, get up to those Chainer's Edicts. See if their hand is just mono distant melody. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna Divination Melody. Pretty good, all these 2-for-1s. So we gotta draw a board wipe pretty tit-swit here. Yep. Gonna use for some damage. Find a land. We'll go ahead and edict you. That's 6 mana. Yeah, except Chainer's Edict. Every card, literally every card we can draw. There's a Spider Silk Armor. Alright, well, our Shrivels aren't very exciting anymore. That's unfortunate. There's a Disfigure, though. So I think to risk like potentially having them draw another Spider Silk Armor, I'm gonna go ahead and do that there. I know it's not very mana efficient, but they'd have to go like Lizalana into another dork we care about. Ooh, it looks like they drew a bunch of lands off their distant melodies. There's Corrupt. Chainer's Edict you. And you're at Elves. Now we just keep making land drops. Oh man. Is that all of their lands? Gotta be. Encroaching Blight. That's a really cool name. I can't believe they're still making land drops. Like, this is the most land drops I think I've ever seen an Elves deck make. No reason not to F6 here. some pretty impressive lead the stampeding would have to happen, I think, to get them out of this one. Yep, keep drawing lands. That's good. Getting some running cantrips here would be nice. I don't know. I think that might be too hopeful. Tendrils. Yep. Just going to play fast now. Mash that F2 key. We're now doing 10 with corrupts. I think we're out of the woods, gang. Maybe. Never too late. What's this now? Leading some stampedes? Oh, they're gonna morph. They know to morph. Okay, sure. So we're just gonna go ahead. Tendrils here. Go to our turn. Draw a sign him. There we go. So I think things are gonna go well from here. We're gonna wipe their board again. And we'll get to cantrip next turn. Oh, this feels good, man. Alright, so let's see what they do. More elves. Surprisingly enough. Another corrupt means we've pretty much got it. Or this corrupt might just get there. So, Sign in Blood. And Avankar's Justice. I think we'll just Sign in Blood instead. Sign in Blood. Geth's Verdict. Let's read the ones first. Top. Be mana efficient. Tendrils of Timberwatch. Gain 1,000,000 life. And it should be kind of elementary from here. Opponent not happy at all. It's impossible. It must suck being on the other side of this when this deck's going off. I can relate. Like, that's gotta be kind of brutal. Yep. Oh yeah, you mentioned that in the I think is it on tapped out? I know one of the resources you provided. Oh baby. Well, let's just we don't even really want to kill this Solana because we can just kill them with Pestilence now. How much does this do? 11 puts them down to 7. I think I'm okay with casting a Pestilence. I think opponent said that they looked at our hand and it made them cry. And I think we can Tendrils here instead of doing anything else, so I'm just gonna wait. 1, 2, 3, 4 will leave us with 3 mana. It's possible. Gleeful Sabotage. Well, that's ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have 11 lands on board, right? So can we get them down to 11 here? Yeah, we can. I think we just win now. Woo! Yeah. Unless they gain a bunch of life. This will be in the videos. Another epic Elves match. Thanks for the games, Manifer. Thank you very much for the games. We're just gonna go ahead and have a little Tendrils banana sandwich, and then we're going to aptly corrupt them to death next turn. GG's, Manifer, thanks. On the play, Chainer's Edict, corrupt, 5 swamps. So We got 7 cantrips in this deck. I don't feel like we have 23 lands and 7 cantrips. I don't feel like there's any reason, and a bunch of Wayfarer's baubles. No. Much better. With a 2-for-1 even. We're on the draw and we have 2 interactive spells. I think it'd be a little greedy to bottom the first land, especially where we have a 6-drop in hand. So I'm going to play a swamp and pass. Oh, so I saw a couple of the new dragons. Most notably, I saw their awesome names that they've been given. Is this Mono Blue Delver one more? I like these Dominaria lands a lot. It's like we're gonna run the Mono Blue Delver gauntlet here tonight. It could be like blue black or something, or the jank. I really wish I could have countered that. So just in case they reveal a daze, I don't want them picking this up with a ninja or anything. If they want a daze here, all the power to you, but keep them off creatures for about as long as we can, until they start having plans about us keeping them off creatures and whatnot. Keep playing lands, keep having Chainer's Edicts. We can fire off 2 next turn if they do have a Spell Stutter Sprite, so it's not the end of the world. They have Fairy into Spell Stutter Sprite. I think this is going to be one of those Delver matchups. Opponent's going to Cantrip City. Let's try to cast a Bauble. Unlosable? Really? Because of all the life gain and stuff? And because their counter magic isn't really online, I guess, until... Yeah, it could be Tribe. How do you get a read off opponent playing 3 matchy-matchy Dominaria lands? This many preordains. They just gotta have the best hand in the universe now. But yeah, I think you're right, actually. It feels like they're digging for... Oh, nope, okay. There's some black mana. Joke's on you, opponent. I can't imagine counterspell decks are like a good matchup, right? Like, how do we win? Do you just wait till they tap out for Mole Drifters and corrupt them? What's up, Proteus? Yeah, me neither. Like, I think that would really suck, too, because I think I only get, like, I don't know, about 1,000 views on each video. And just to, like, lose that, if I was monetized, would really suck. You're going to evoke a Mole Drifter, go down double blue. Let me corrupt you. What's the play? What's the play, Lobert? What do you think? Hold on to this corrupt? Our opponent's only getting more mana. Majuka Bog. Good thing I still get these Chainer's Edicts, huh? I have to resolve 2 corrupts. Okay. That's my whole plan. Got it. Justice. Okay. Sure. Is our opponent going to start hard? I don't know why they wouldn't have hardcast there. Oh, they didn't have land for turn. Makes sense. Sure. Pretty good, but we'll just pitch these Chainer's Edicts. Two corrupts for half of their life total. So just keep drawing lands. So do I buy back a... No, there's the second corrupt. Do I buy back a Justice if I draw land? But I didn't draw land, so... Oh, it's very tempting to just 12 them over the next couple turns. But I feel like they'll continue to leave up counter magic if we go on that plan. This could be another kicked probe. That would really suck. Not duress. Don't duress me. Oh, Gurmangler? Okay, sure. So maybe we can bait out some of their counter magic, trying to edict away a Gurmangler. I guess we can always corrupt a Gurmag Angler. What do you guys think? Corrupt the Gurmangler? It does, though. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll have Edict Mana next turn. And we'll go get some more swamps. We are going to take 5 here. Alright. Rip. Rip in pieces. There goes the edicts. We might draw another one, though. Nice. Yep. Deprive it is. Alright, let's see how many counterspells our opponent has. Rip in Ripperoni. Ugh. Yeah. That's a whole lot of Bajuka Bogs. Try to guess verdict you. I don't know what universe they don't have another counterspell here. They have to have another counterspell. Oh, they're gonna alchemy. Okay, they don't. It's just the one bog. Oh yeah, true. Yep. Opponent going to spend a lot of resources taking care of our Rip and Ripperoni. Does he say that in Hot Fuzz? Or do they say that? I don't know which one says it. Simon Pegg or that other funny guy he hangs out with. Well, it's corrupt or bust here, gang. Yep. Gonna drift into some more interaction, opponent. I wonder. Let's see. No luck catching those swans then? It's just one swan, actually. That's really funny. Of course they did. All right, cool. That was a surprisingly fast blue-black control game. Okay, so Duress will come in. Relics will come in. Do we bring in Choking Sands? And what do we take out? Consume Spirit seems a little slow. Maybe Tendrils of Corruption? Pestilence probably not that great. I guess there's no way to deal with it once it's on board. What do you think, guys? Talisman? Yeah, Talisman probably doesn't do anything. So we'll take a Talisman for Duress. That's some bad beats, gang. I'll probably take out... Yeah, maybe a Pestilence, but I think I'd rather go down to Consume before I go down to Pestilence, because I can still just hard counter it. We'll like tap out for a turn. Feel like a dummy. I guess the more fireballs we have, the better. Talisman out. Choking Sands in. Duresses and Relics. Take out Consume Spirits? Or Baubles. I guess Baubles don't really matter. We're going to have enough... We'll probably never have enough mana to cast 2 in the same turn. Right? So we can take out all these Baubles. Bring in Choking Sands. And take out one more Consume Spirit. Oh, Justice, yeah. True, though. Oh, man. Good last-minute call on that one. That feels pretty good. I don't know if it's correct to take the Baubles out. I guess that's kind of tough. I kind of like these. But if we're just going to be going low and slow, I feel like the Choking Sands and the Baubles go together really well. Okay. Oh, because they may to just never have creatures. True, though. And I like that. I think there might be... I don't know what I'd take out for these, maybe Tendrils. But I'd have to take out all 4. And these kill Gurmag Anglers. So, I guess so do these. Sort of are like 1,000 Edict effects. And we're on the play, so let's just hope that's enough lands. I'm good. I'm good with this. Yeah. I would like to play first. It's a lot of really expensive cards. Much better. Much better. I think I'll bottom it this time. We have enough land to cast all of our spells. I think I do want to lead off with the Duress. Maybe like strip a counter spell or something. I think having a lot of information about their hand is probably good. There's Soul Manip. Counter target creature spell, huh? Nihil Spellbomb. Don't really care about that. They also have a Duress, so they're going to go turn 1. They can't turn 1 Duress, but they can Duress or Choking Sands. They can also counter it. But maybe they'll get greedy and Dimir Aqueduct. Take Counterspell? Okay. Yeah. That was definitely the play. Yep. Yep. They have to turn through duress. True, though, guys. True. Probably bounce this bad boy. Boom goes the dynamite. Oh, yeah. Tell me more, tell me more. Gonna blow up your land. Tell me more, tell me more. Alright, so we saw Island. Well, we see this, and we've seen this. So opponent has a bunch of unknowns in hand. Can you feel the value town? A bunch of great choices here for you, opponent. I might just lock up this edict right now. Chainer's Edict becomes an insane spell when you have 9 mana. Alright, hurry it up, opponent. Oh, it felt good to generate Game Geek. It felt good. So there goes Guess Verdict. We're going to play a land. Get some perfect info going for him. But we might have just like screwed our opponent on mana. I guess I have 2 islands in hand. 2 islands, 4 unknowns. Or 2 islands. Oh man, please. Choking Sands off the top. Or like Sign in Blood, land. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Okay. So Swamp, Island, Soul Manipulation. Yeah, tap out opponent. Well, they didn't find their blue mana. They didn't play their blue mana. We'll read some bones. And we'll read the bones on top. Put Swamp on top. Make our land drop. And pass the turn. We did need a Sign in Blood. Sign in Blood into Choking Sands would have been sweet. 4 mana. What could this possibly be? Gurm Daddy? They still have an island in hand. Yes, it is a Gurm Daddy. Choking Sands. Dang it. I think Choking Sands is better than Chainer's Edict here. So I'm going to go looking for one. Bottom. Value. 2 removal spells to point at a Gurmag Angler next turn. So if they do want to counter one of them, we'll give them the Chainer's Edict to counter. Get choked. Our opponent finally down to a single unknown in hand, not choosing to counter the Chainer's Edict here. I guess they have Nihil Spellbomb on board, so it's not that much of a blowout, and they could counter this Tendrils if they want to someday. Dependent on how many guys they have. They maybe thought we were going to play more land destruction, but we didn't. We are really stifling their plans to oh, I guess I can Soul Manip it back, yeah. So before you can find a Dispel or play another land to protect this, I think I'm going to kill it. You can find more removal for a Gurmag Angler. There's a Deprive, which they're going to have a lot of trouble leaving up. Well, not anymore. Find another land. Alright. So if they want a Soul Manipulation, get back Angler, they'll have to make another land drop, I guess. And then they'll be able to Gurm Angler. So they can do it now and leave up double blue, which is pretty good. Or actually, no, they can't cast Gurm Angler and still leave up double blue. So we should be able to consume Spirit it. Sure. And drift away. I'm gonna hold on to these. Well, we can resolve 3 of these, we pretty much just win. What do you think? Is it time to just like throw 3 Consume Spirits at my opponent's face? They have a Deprive in hand we know about. They can do this with it. It'll buy us a lot of time. I feel like we hold on to 1 to kill Angler at least. I feel like where they're tapped out, it's a pretty good opening to just like 6 them. Oh, I mean, yeah, it depends, right? It's not easy. I feel like holding on to these, like just firing off a full blown one at Muldrifter, not a horrible idea. And then maybe they cast out Paramangler again next turn, but they're going to develop their mana base. They're going to start being able to hold up counter magic, right? What does next turn look like? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we can't like fire a mini one off at Drifter and then try to kill Angler. I think we can get them quite low on life here, but I don't know. I think blue-black control is very comfortable being low on life. Because we can't cast 2 consume spirits that matter. That's what I mean, right? I think right now, I kind of want to. I'm doing it. I'm gonna get burned by this. I'm gonna look like such a dummy. I'm gonna do this and then look like an idiot. But we'll consume spirit them. It's definitely not shoot them at face. Oh, dang it. You like just got me too. It's really funny. Or hold them? Okay, I'll hold. I'm okay with not killing this because I don't like the line of them like just getting it back with soul manipulation. Yeah, no, I'm gonna hold on to it. I mean, it was close. Because of the 6, they're at 13, and if we hit a land, hit them for 7, and then we'd only have to resolve one more. But I'm okay with being patient. I've done that. So we gotta kind of hope they'll soul manip back Gurmag Angler, and then I guess as it stands, they just kill us with Muldrifter. So maybe I should have killed that. But are they waiting for us to cast a creature spell? Sign in Blood myself. Opponent don't care. Yeah, all right. Let's see how low they tap. We've been doing the tempo game with lands a fair amount. Let's hope they don't have Forbidden Alchemy here to keep hitting land drops. This is kind of funny, eh? Mono consume spirit. I mean, if they give us a window, 2 alchemies in the bin, not a super happy place for me. And they probably will hit land here, which I think means that they can get back Angler, cast it, and leave up Deprive. I'm not a huge fan of. I mean, I'm pretty ready to start going face, though. Oh, it's just another Angler? Dang it. Sure. What if they cast 2? They get real greedy about it. Our turn. We draw a Corrupt. I don't know, man. Well, I'll start pointing these at Anglers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they'll deprive this. And if they don't, we might be in a lot of trouble. Can't. Oh, frig. Okay, so they still have a deprive in hand. Let it be known. And I think they got us because they can attack for 7 here, and all they have to do is leave up the deprive, and then that's game. I don't know. They would have to get ridiculously greedy here for us to like sneak back into it somehow. Well, there's 1 blue mana. Hey, what's up, Capt Trist? Glad to have you. Welcome. Welcome to the Janku Banku. I think we're dead. Because they have Deprive in hand that we know about. And so if we like fling this X5, that's 7 mana, we'd have 2 mana left. We can't corrupt. Choking Sands doesn't do anything. We could like fire 3 mini Consume Spirits at it. Fire 1 for 3, and then we have 6 mana left. No, that doesn't do it either. We could fire 1 off for 3. Maybe I'll do that. 1, 2, 3. Fire 1 off X1 at Drifter. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. This is the baitiest bait that ever baited. But maybe we'll Deprive. You know, you play to your outs, gang. And drift away. I'm gonna take it away. Alright, they're gonna let it go. Okay, well, in that case, let's go ahead and blow this up. All that counter magic opponent. They might have like Evankar's Justice in hand or something. And what's this? 6 mana. Forbidden Alchemies, yep. Play to your outs. Okay, so now we have to hit Edict Effect and resolve Edict Effect or Corrupt. Deck, bud. You know how we wrote it up, deck? It wasn't like this. There's only one way for us to stay alive, so do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, never mind. We just die. Boop. Stoop to whoop. Game. Moving box, huh? Well, if it's easy to beat a goldfish, I imagine it can only be a short step up to meet a moving box. You get 2 Sign and Bloods. If this isn't Stompy, these could be anything. Boats. Even. And if it is Stompy, we get an Evankar's Justice. So, yeah. Let's hope for a deck that can't handle Evankar's Justice. Let's hope this is a deck that's going to go to 5, and they also can't handle an Evankar's Justice. Bada boom, bada bing. Build it up, Degenerate Gaming Geek. Don't hold back, man. Oh, damn it. This is burn. Burn. There's tendrils. That'll help. That'll help a little bit. Let's come full circle. Let's show what we've learned tonight by coming all the way around and beating burn. It's really fun. It really is. Like, I've been having a really good time. I do not think there's like a zero-sum thing involved with going 5-0 and having fun. Like, I think it's okay. It's okay to not win all the time, but I think this deck has the potential to win all the time. Curse of that Pierced Heart. Getting cursed with it. Yes. Well, I hope our opponent gives us a target for this Tendrils. As it stands, I don't think I'm going to Sign in Blood again, because he could just kill us next turn. And we'd be discarding to hand size. So, yeah. I think we just pass. Pass some, and then if they do play a creature, we can Tendrils it and plan to Sign in Blood in the future. We will 100% not be holding the Corrupt again. Alright. Creature. Dang it. No creature for our opponent. Alright. Yep. We're in a precarious spot here, gang. Some baubles be okay? Nice. Alright, there's a bauble. And yep, no way to gain life yet, but Oh yeah, I forgot Chainer's Edict was like ridiculously expensive in paper. Fair enough. We got Corrupt Mana next turn, so let's get some like big old drain lives going. Looks like our opponent is wise to our nonsense. They know they're not going to give us a target. Oof. That's not too bad though. It's not too bad. We're just going to die to these. Or burn spells pretty shortly. So hopefully our opponent plays a creature. Or we draw like a drain life. We have a lot of drain lives. Yep. Needle Drop does its job. Instant speed spells? They must know. We get Needle Dropped again. What's up, Pauper View? View the Pauper and pop for it. Is that like, do you get a pop 2 times? Pop, pop? Whenever you watch Pauper? Creature. Yes. Tell me more, is it love, boy? Tell me more, gonna kill it cause I'ma die. Yeah. You guys like that song? I just made that up. Thank you, opponent, for providing me this wonderful lava boy. Just point my tendrils at. Things would have become very grim were it not for that lava boy. Corrupt, come on, deck. Guess Verdict. I think I can afford to Sign in Blood. Well, maybe I don't want to Sign in Blood until I can gain life, so it could just kill us. We have a Guess Verdict to protect from another Hasty Boy, so that's cool. That might have been the turn to do it, though. I might get burned for not signing in blood there. What I did there, did you guys see it? Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Because we could Sign in Blood into land Corrupt. Or even a Drain Life would be okay here. Yeah, okay. So we gave burn 1 turn last time. So I'm going to go ahead and gain 3 here. And just stay as far out of range as possible. And then try to start corrupting them until we win. Or 14. Not super happy about it, but we are. Especially because they might see an opening here to like cast a Firebrand Archer. Yep. Yep. And do the yeps proceed? Proceeding to yep. Yep. Don't slow roll a Fire Blast. Don't you frickin' dare slow roll me on the Fire Blast. God damn it. What's up, Tass? How you doing? Yeah, so what's coming out here? I think we just want a Duress. Oh man, really? Yeah, I guess you gotta stay up pretty late to see us. Shouldn't we all? Shouldn't we all be sleeping? So we'll take out a Chainer's Edict for a Duress. And I don't really see anything else I want. I think that's good. Oh, Warframe. I think I own that game and I've just never played it. I'm gonna fire up Slay the Spire soon. So Tass, my dude. Getting a new rig. Getting a new rig to make the streaming better. Maybe I'll be able to make your Slay the Spire dream someday. There's just nothing else to bring in. Like I could like Choking Sands, I guess, but it's not really productive. Burn, we have a Corrupt in hand and we're on the play. So let's go with it. Guess Verdict to deal with their first dork. Yeah, so I probably have played it. Maybe I'm thinking that other one, Besieged. Love me a Grindfest, man. I was brought up on JRPGs. And they explain nothing. Good. Alright. This is what we want to do. Hit our land drops, and then Corrupt. That is nice. I thought we had that last one, guys. Yep. Let's just... Well, we're not doing anything next turn. I guess if I find a Sign in Blood or a scry card, then I'm going to want to use it. Looks like our opponent is stuck on land, so that's good. Continue with the not drawing land opponent. Burned. Savagely burned by killing that lava runner. Oh man. We need to team up with players that know a bunch about it already. Well, that was kind of like that for me when I first started it. My roommate plays World of Warcraft, and man, do I have a hankering. The hankering is real. Unreal even. Like the tournament? Yeah, it's like I'm running around really fast. Rocket launchers? You guys know the drill. Unreal. Tournament. Yep. I've been thoroughly yepped. Spoop de whoop. Spilly boop. I will never be able to pay that, Moto. Get it straight. Okay, well, let's just have our opponent cast a creature real quick. Oh, wow. World of Warcraft does? Yeah. Yeah, they like holding that hand a little bit. Telling you what's what. As Hank Hill might say. Frank Hill. It's getting to that time, isn't it, guys? Well, we're going to continue to draw lands. Hope our opponent... we'll give them one turn this time. They don't have 2 Rift Bolts suspended. Hope our opponent casts a creature eventually. Here's a quest. Go figure it out. Oh, we're just talking about World of Warcraft, opponent. They still can't 11 us next turn. I don't think, off of 2 lands. So bolt 6 down to 5. I'm gonna give him one more turn before I cast this corrupt. Though I'd like to. Trust me, I would like to cast a corrupt right now. Cast a creature. Do it. Burn next play creatures. Come on, opponent. Dang it. That is about as far from a creature as I can think. Alright, so we're close enough to being within lethal now that I believe we're going to corrupt a bit. So we will gain 7. That's not nothing. I played Dark Souls 3 beginning of 10, and I still have no idea what is going on in that blasted world. I think that's kind of the appeal of those roguelike or dungeon-like games. Like, they really don't explain anything. And I really appreciated that about Breath of the Wild as well. There was like no hand-holding. And that really had a deep impact on me. So let's kill this Thermal Alchemist. Give our opponent absolutely no opportunity to get any value off of it. They do have a bunch of spells in hand. So that can't be a good sign. You're gonna needle drop us, sure. We just gotta hit a couple more corrupts, a couple more drain lives. We got tons of them. 8 even. I wonder if they'll keep playing creatures. You should. There's no reason not to play creatures, opponent. It's not like we can just have a jillion Tendrils of Corruption in our hand, right? Oh, my throat is gonna be wrecked after tomorrow. What do you guys think? Buckley's, yes or no? Should I solicit Buckley's to support the stream? A little Buckley sponsorship going on. Here's a Rift Bolt. Yep. Sure. Corrupt. Not a land. Things have been better. Buckwheat? Buck what? Buckley's. It tastes awful, but it works. Copy struck. You guys don't know? It's like a cough syrup. It tastes awful, but it works. It's their whole thing. Yeah, we're having trouble against these creatureless decks, or like creature light decks. I think they're in a pretty good spot to just kill us if they never cast another one. Sure. Here we go, all the way down. All the way down. 4 cards in our opponent's hand. Just the way I like to go out. Any of our life gain spells. Okay. Cool. And then we can pestilence them to death next turn. 7 you down to 5. And so long as they can't, like, get us down to 5, we can win. So if they can do 14, they have a Rift Bolt. Or no, they just hardcast Rift Bolt? Okay. I think we win. Let's find out, though. Justice. Well, I mean, it is what it is. If they can kill us here, we fought the good fight. We're gonna bring ourselves down to 10. If they're 4 cards, if they have like Lightning Bolt, Fire Blast, then so be it. Lightning Bolt, Fire Blast? Just do it, man. Let's go. Let's go. No, we've got one more game left. Well, it might be. It might be the last game. If they have Lightning Bolt, Fire Blast. But I don't feel like giving them more turns would be good. They can't kill us now. We win! Okay. So I could take out a Justice for a Relic, I guess. Probably. I think it's good like that. Just a redraw. We got one more game left, Haas. One more game left. Trying to bring it all the way back up to 50-50. Go positive. Get tomorrow night's league for free. Free! Chazba, I'm glad you asked. This is Lobert's Corrupt Control. And if you need some more Corrupt Control, there you go. Bada boom, bada bing. Check out Lobert's YouTube channel. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I went top 8 at GP Vegas. Yeah, it was good match 1. So maybe I really like how you guys have adopted the boy naming convention. It goes back to like Griffin McElroy. Or not back to. It just is a Griffin McElroy thing. It might even be better than like another Pestilence, but I like Pestilence. It might win us the game. Another one over a Pestilence, Proteus. You also did very well in a Pauper tournament recently. Take out a Pestilence, maybe? Not too late. Oh, I wish. Not like this. Oh, not like this. What do you guys think? We got lots of time. It's going to be the last game of the night. This is important. We just have to hit another land. We get a scry. We're on the draw. We have 23 lands. What do you guys think? Can we win if we go to 5? Opponent kept 7. Emiliob, what's up? Oh, Emiliob, it is dire. We got 1 keep, we got 1 mull, we got 1 things looking dire. We got 2 keeps. Come on, guys, just let me know. Let me know. I'll give you a minute. Should I start a straw poll? I know you're my gang. I know you guys just want to see me happy, want to see me win. Me too, Emiliob. Me too. Hurricane Clinton, tell me, Hurricane Clinton, you gotta give me one of those cowboy hats. Let me know it's really you. I'm doing it. Whatever. Land. The opposite of a land. Guys. Guys. Alright, now let's get up to Tendrils mana. They'll cast a creature, and we'll win this thing. We'll go home. We'll go home happy. Never didn't have it. Opponent's stuck on 1 land. That's right, LA newbie. Let them know. Oh, is that their land drop? Rip. I'm gonna let this live one more turn. I don't, call me crazy. Also, call me maybe. Because I just met you. No, never mind. This hitting this. You know what I mean. We got last game brain going on. Opponent on one land. Now, if they do turn on another needle drop with this, I may regret my decisions. Ninja the Deep Hours. Imagine. Thank God there's no... Oh, frig. Well, that's not good. So we'll sack Bobble. Go get a land. They didn't find their land drop. That's good. Burn does not run a lot of lands. We'll play our land. And pass over to them. They might provide us a more compelling Tendrils target. We can always Geth's Verdict if they do play another creature. Chain Lightning's us. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to Tendrils here. We could take our draw step first. They're not gonna play another creature. But that's only gonna net us 1 life. So yeah, let's Tendrils. Gain 4. Undo some of this damage. And maybe give ourselves the opportunity to Sign in Blood into some Drain Lives. And another land. Ideally. Okay. Game plan here. Don't die. Here's another Tendrils. Go dangerously low on life. And land drop. Alright, hopefully they play a creature. Doing Burns work for them. Thermal Alchemist, let's go. Play it. Play it. Play a creature. Play a creature. Play. Break. I should probably get the shortcut for no down. Okay, no, never mind. Apparently Windows really does not like me shortcutting the no's. Alright, well, we are going to gain 3 and deal 3 to them here. More or less just to not discard a hand size and to keep ourselves out of lethal range next turn. I mean, we don't have a Necropotence in the deck. But our opponent basically has to play a creature here. Oh, I need a land. Has to play a creature here for us to get Tendrils value. And if not, we're probably going to die. Yep. Bolt, bolt. Fire Blast. Is it coming? Shard Volley. Yeah. All right. Deck. Deal through gain 3? Yeah. That sounds good. Oh, I definitely wish this Pestilence was a relic. Let's pretend we're not dead. Opponent's not doing anything. Oh, Bobble. Go away. I guess Read the Bones and Sign in Blood do kind of do a decent impression. Let's see if our opponent's got us. Fire Blast for lethal? Are we just going to take 3 off this anyway? Don't. Does this deal 3 regardless? I hope not. Poof. Don't have a Fire Blast. They're slower on the Fire Blast. Frig!